Odyssey in the house, y'all. Well, welcome to the good old Odyssey Show that we're just gonna have for a few years in the show. You know, it's been a few years, still not stuff, still been big, I know it's kind of boring, so I know, but we're just gonna have to plan out some more good stuff, for those episodes. So we're just gonna see how more critical it is, and we need to see more how good it is. You know what I mean? I can even give you some good samples now. And don't forget, just vote for me and find me on Apple Music, iTunes, and Spotify and everywhere. I've been on everywhere. It's the albums from Studio Says and then being the greatest hits and all that. So just enjoy my music as if you can. Well, enjoy it. Well, it's just as long as if you can be something more cooler. And because plus we got the Super Bowl going on, so they were just finished already. So I'll just give you all some good systematic stuff so that we're gonna have to do that. So I'm sure I hope you enjoy. It's gonna be like really cool, really interesting. Hope you enjoy. Lots of bullshit. Okay, here we go. Breaking news. There's going to be ice storms that have been going on in the United States. You know what? I think that outside is bad because, it's raining here in California and the rest of the particles area because there's like blizzards and also all those avalanches and those crazy mountains out there. They're just pounding out and heavy. Heavy storms are they came from snow or whatever. It's completely gross if you can see all those greasy stuff that come from melting degrees and all those frozen testicles right there. But it's just crazy, I don't like it, but it's just gross. But it's just not good. But at this moment, there just doesn't seem to make any sense if they wouldn't break it into pieces because I don't know who's going to do the snow fight. I don't know who's going to do that. From every white states. It's just not good, I'm sure that they're just going to have to finish it unless the season of the coronavirus is going to be going up. I don't know. I don't know when that's going to happen. I don't know when it's going to pass it. Because ice storms are going to be in a while until March. But this is crazy because every time I just see the goddamn news, it keeps going on the weather. It's crazy. They did it all over 20 states. It's crazy. Or either 25 states, that's just bad. You know what I mean? Very bad. Alright, here's the next one. Breaking news. There is going to be minimum wages for $15. That's been going on for the session that's going on in California and the rest of the states. Well, I don't think it's going to exist until next few years. That would be in 2023. Well, especially here in California. Well, $15 minimum wage. I'm sure they're just going to need some more money for the jobs. But don't be more compassionate about those good competitors because a lot of good competitor money it's a little hard to bargain, but I think we're just gonna have to put the answer a different way. But well, I don't know. I think that this is gonna have to change that knowledge or whatever. But this is something has to be continue on or whatever. Well, I don't know. It's up to the workers, but they have to just make so that not just for the money, that they need to move on and then recreate someplace else, But it's not that bad because I work with $2,000 when they had to put on the wall and whatever. It still goes good and it still goes on, I like it that way. I like to carry what money I have, It's amazing, I'm great, It's not that bad. Okay, here's another critical news that's going to happen. So here we go. Breaking news. There is going to be a black business struggles. There's going to be going on during the pandemic and the rest of the decline that's been going on. from today. Well, if you're black, you're gonna have to go back to Africa. But it's hard because you want to make it more enchanted from God and enchanted from the people that you need to keep up. Because we've been talking about this like since black businesses they've been dropped or declined from the culture. You know what I mean? We're talking about Tupac and Biggie, talking about Black Lives Matter, talking about George Floyd. You know what I mean? It's crazy when you know all of those expect what black on black violence. It's crazy that you know all those musician artists. They just didn't seem how look the same, and it's not in exactly what it's just the same now. I don't think this is the black culture which should not be in here in this goddamn country. It's obvious. It's been obvious since about a year. You know? We're Mexicans. We're Indians. You know what I mean? If you think the black culture is going to be good for us, no. If you're not going to be watching this show, if you're black and then watching this, you should never watch it all day. All day. This is what happens. I've been having paybacks from people's business. I do that on purpose. This is what happens when people, they like to deserve to do for fun. And they just like to spot on me like people, whatever, where you watch like Odyssey Records and the Nasty and all that. No. Because he's not a rapper. He's not the genius. Think about it. Think about the guy he was there like all the time. No. Don't think about too much how critical it is. And don't think about the black businesses like restaurants or black cafes or black shops or black markets or all that. People don't care, you know? Like, I think they should just need to change or whatever. And move all places somewhere else. You know? I think it's better what they used to be. But if you don't understand what I'm talking about, watch the videos on YouTube. Go back to Africa. That's all you're going to have to get through in your head. Think about it. I've been watching this all the time. And this is something that at the moment, they need to come first. You need to come first. If you're coming to this America, lift voice to yourself. Because we don't want anything what the culture we needed. This is not the familiar culture what we needed. The culture is declined. That's because we need to change the new theory. We got the new business that was been going on from like here in Napa. It's not that bad. But if you want to make this ideal to yourself, you don't need to know this stuff. And that's it. But I think it's good that we need to see how the progress is going to be good, like after this pandemic or after this going on, do that, whatever. But this is just going to have to change. But I don't think it's the right idea. But we need to know more what's happening to all those black businesses. You know, George Floyd, he was the owner, and other black people that they were owners too. You know what I mean? Think about it. Think about how the people that have been dying from it. Think about it. All right, here's the next one. Breaking news. Well, here's the saddest one. The double K from the people from under the stairs. He just passed away from some drug or something. Well, it's sad to know about those crazy stuff. You know, if something has to go and be crazy about this guy, you know, he was the guy. He was the generation maker. You know, he makes all those good sample beats of the hip hop. He did it with the San Francisco Nights. He did it with all those good songs that he did. It was not that bad. I love that flow. This hasn't been me like since then in a lifetime. You know, it's not that bad. I guess the black culture is not that bad a little bit, but I'm more familiar like other favorites. You know what I mean? I care what they have. If you do care what you have in your own way, you don't need to like mad about it or angry about it. think about your head. Right? Think about it. If you're watching in this Odyssey Records, if you're not black, think about it. Okay, here's the next one. Breaking news. The Silento is under arrested by killing his cousin. That's called black violence. Because the news have been declining, how some reasons that can get worse. I'm like, why in the hell were we talking about all this culture, the hip hop that we didn't have? But this is crazy because we don't have a familiar what we have today. Silento, the member guy that he would just kill his cousin, is crazy. I wish I could be proud of him, but it's something that's not right. But I understand might be delirious to do this stuff, but it's not good. But this is not. But this is why you have to be something really bad that's going on. So you guys gotta have to keep an eye on those crazy news and facts and fictions, or opinions. If there was something that wasn't true, think of how crazy it is. But I'm sure it would be punished if they would see some shit. Try think about some good model stuff. And plus of this, try to interact with it. I'm sure you need to make it the notify everything what you have. This is what the people would need to be noticed and be noticed of it. That's it. Okay, critical beatdown news. Okay, breaking news. The Weeknd just took over the memes when he was just looking around and just seeing how funny it is. Well, I guess he's funny because he just too delirious when he come out on the stage but it was pretty cool, I love the meme part, but it sounds so hilarious when before he sang the Can't Feel My Face. That was the best one so far. I like it. But in that delirious moment, when he sees him look around while he was running, he was just waiting for the club. Or probably he was just walking quick to the bathroom. Wait, is there a 1 or 2 o'clock that the club is closed? What? I don't know. This might be crazy. Oh my god, I don't know what I'm gonna do now. Because I need to chase around and get a bus there. Well, or as someone else, they'll be like, holy shit, do you know where this is gonna come from? Well, and to be honest, the Buccaneers already won the champion, Say hello to all those new rookie guys who won for Tampa Bay Buccaneers, especially for Tom Brady. Well, it's all good to hear, and especially for Antonio Brown. Well, I appreciate for his arena out there, so that's really good because he used to play for the Steelers last time. He was really good when he was a rookie for the Steelers because he was the beast when he come off there. Because I wasn't enjoyable about what some Super Bowl stuff, but it's not that bad, but fun. But sometimes you get the taste of it about Antonio Brown. You know what I mean? It's all good in the hood. All right, so this is your boy Odyssey. We'll be back after this. The next one would be critical, but racism. But we'll be back after this.